back with another episode, guys. If you're new here, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay updated with my content. If you are OG and you've been here for a while, you already know what to do. Like and share this content. That way I can stay in the algorithm. All right, guys. Today, this episode is going to be all about the NBA. As we all know, game one of the conference finals just started, for the East and the West. So I just want to go through and recap both of those games. I'm not going to keep you guys here long. I just want to give my little 2 cents about what I thought about the games and how everything turned out. All right, so let's just hop right into this first game. So we had the Celtics beating the Pacers 133 to 128. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I thought this game was going to be a total blowout. I really thought that the Celtics was going to run the Pacers out of the building. They did not do that. The Pacers had an opportunity to win this game, but they just melted. They melted down at the end. They had too many costly turnovers that gave the Celtics back this game. The Celtics did everything to have the Pacers win this game, but the Pacers did not take advantage of it, and the Celtics end up winning this game. The Celtics led. Matter of fact, the Celtics, they led the whole game except for the fourth quarter. When it came down to the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left, the Pacers did end up taking over this game. That were in the lead. But then, as we all know, we seen a shot from Jaylen Brown in the corner, knocked down 3, and we're going to overtime. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that play where Pascal Siakam could have fouled Jaylen Brown. Maybe Jaylen Brown would have knocked that shot down. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. But if you look up the stats, Jaylen Brown is not a good 3-point shooter in the corner. I think he shoots for about 20% from that part of the floor. So, of course, I mean, Pascal Siakam, he don't know all this why he's on the court. But anyways, he should have fouled him. He didn't. And like I said, I went back and watched the play. And then as the play was developing, I did realize that Jaylen Brown he did, in fact, he pump fake. He did like a little pump fake, kind of like hesitation type little deal. And Pascal had the opportunity to foul him, but for whatever reason, he didn't. He let Jaylen Brown rise up and he just kind of stepped back and let him hit it. And I'm just like, well, that was stupid. That couldn't have possibly cost you the game. Then they still had the opportunity to win. You go down court, Tyrese Halliburton doing all this bouncing with the ball, like, and then he just had to jack up the 3. Now we're going into overtime. You get to overtime, you got Tyrese Halliburton again. I don't know what's going on with him. Just falls backwards out of bounds into the announcer table, turn over, Celtics ball. And after that, it was up from there. The Celtics like, all right, we try to let y'all win this game, but apparently y'all don't want to win. So let us just get back into the driver's seat and win this game. And like I said, the Celtics did win this game at home. Pacers had every opportunity to win this game, but they didn't. But let's hop right into these stats. And before I want to hop into these stats, I do want to say Drew Holiday really balled. He balled out yesterday. The scoring, the assists, the defending. He looked like Drew Holiday from the Milwaukee Bucks. He really balled out. All right, but let's hop into these stats real quick. We had Jason Tatum with 36 points and 12 rebounds. Drew Holiday, 28 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And Jaylen Brown, 26 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds. And with a stat line like that, you got 3 out of your 5 hooping. Y'all, 9 times out of 10 is gonna win. So let's see. Let's hop into the stats for the Pacers. You had Tyrese Halliburton, 25 points and 10 assists. And you had Pascal Siakam with 24 points, 7 assists, 12 rebounds. And then you had Miles Turner with 23 points and 10 rebounds. Like I said, the Celtics gave the Pacers every opportunity to win this game, but in the end, the Pacers didn't want it. They fumbled the bag. And so they did lose, and now the Celtics are up 1-0. And the next game 2 will be tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Game 2 is tonight. I am picking the Celtics to win the series. I think it might be a gentleman's sweep. I think the Pacers might get 1 at home, maybe 2. Nah, I'm not going to give them 2. I think they'll get 1 at home, and I think the Celtics will. I think this is going to be a gentleman's sweep, and I think the Celtics will go on to the finals. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, because I feel like at this point, the Celtics, if y'all win this series and y'all get to the finals and y'all don't win, blow the whole team up. Because at this point, y'all can't win together. I say blow the whole team up. I don't know what it looked like contract wise, but I feel like the Celtics get to the same part of the year. They get to the same stage every year. They always get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They get here every year. They got to the finals one year. They played against the Miami Heat. We all know that, and they lost. But like I said, if they don't win this time, blow it up. But anyways, y'all, let me not get too long winded on that. Let's get into this next game. We have the Mavericks still on home court. The Mavs beat the Wolves 108-105. Man, this was a surprise to me. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. This was a surprise to me because I really thought the Wolves was gonna. I'm not gonna say they was gonna blow them out, but I was expecting a different result. I actually picked the Wolves to win this series, and the Wolves came out. I'm not gonna say that they played bad. They came out. They played really well. They was knocking down their threes. They really had a hot start, but when you got Kyrie and Luka on the other side, man, you cannot count them out. They both combined for over 60 points. And when you got your two starters combining for 60, and and also they're one of the best scoring duos in the league. And so when they both combine for 60, they probably gonna beat you every time. Like I said, Kyrie came out in the first half. He had 24 points in that first half. And Kyrie did say last night during his interview that the little remark that Ant-Man said gave him a little motivation, right? He was like, all right. He said, Ant-Man said, okay, I got Kyrie in this next series. Kyrie said, bet, you got me. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Like I said, Kyrie went for 24 points in that first half. Now, I will say this. Ant-Man defended Kyrie very well. He held Kyrie to 8 points when he did defend against him. Kyrie only got up on him for 8 points. But I will say Ant-Man did exert a lot of energy trying to defend Kyrie Irving, because at one point in the game, I'm like, Ant-Man he looking like he gassed. And I've never seen him be gassed in none of the series that they played in so far. But him trying to keep up with Kyrie last night, it really did have him gassed. But Ant-Man knocked down some really big shots in clutch. Like, I'm like, okay, that's the Ant-Man I know. I'm like, okay, he finna bring them back. They're gonna win. He was just hitting them threes when they needed it, but like I said, it was not enough. Also, Karl Anthony Towns, he hit some really big threes too. I was really surprised at that. He knocked down some really big threes when they needed it, and then he had a putback. Now let's talk about this putback, because a lot of people saying that it was goaltending or it was interfering with the ball, but I watched this play probably like several times, and I really think that he didn't interfere with the ball. I feel like the reason why he got the putback because the ball was coming off of the rim. I really think if they would have get it to him, tie ball game, we would be having a different conversation today. But that did not happen. They waved it off. They said he interfered with the ball. And after that, Luka went crazy in this second half. Kyrie struggled the second half, but he was like, don't worry about it, Kyrie. I'm going to put you on my back and I'm going to carry us. And Luka did what Luka going to do every time. The man was just step back, assist. Luka did everything that he wanted to do in that second half. And that's the reason why the Mavs won this game. Like, it was crazy. All right, y'all. So let's get into these stats real quick. We had Luka with 33 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Kyrie Irving with 30 points and 5 rebounds, and Daniel Gafford with 10 points and 9 rebounds. Like I said, Kyrie and Luka combining for 60 is gonna beat you every time. So there's really nothing you can do with that. But let's go over here and see what the Wolves had. You had Jaden McDaniels with 24 points. Anthony Edwards with 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists, and Karl Anthony Towns with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Now, I will say, if the Wolves is gonna beat this team, Karl Anthony Towns, you gotta give them a little bit more offense. 16 points is not gonna cut it against Luka and Kyrie. You gotta give the Wolves a little bit more. And I will say this: although Rudy Gobert is in the starting lineup, I really think that they should swap Rudy Gobert out with Naz Reid. Now, don't y'all kill me in the comments, because I know you girls like to tussle. But I really think Naz Reid should get the start over Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is not scoring a lot anyways, and he out here getting out rebounded by a rookie. He got out rebounded last night by Lively. Lively had 11 rebounds, Rudy Gobert 7. as a veteran, you should not be letting a rookie out rebound you. So really, they really just got him out there to defend. And I feel like Nas Reed is a better defender, and he's a better scorer, and he's just more athletic, and he's faster. So why not put Nas Reed in the starting lineup over Rudy Gobert? I know they want to play. I know they want to play their two bigs because all in all, they are a bigger team with Dallas, with Rudy Gobert and Karl-Anthony Towns. But like I said, Rudy Gobert is not giving you a lot of offense, so why not put in Nas Reed? But hey, what do I know? I'm not the coach. This is just what I think they should do, and I think maybe they will probably have a fighting chance of getting back to the series. But all in all, I probably should be pulling for the Mavs because the Mavs is a Texas team, but I'm just not a big Mavericks fan. I'm a Rockets fan, so I am pulling for the Wolves to win this series. I want to see Anthony Edwards get his first ring at 22 years old. So yes, guys, I am pulling for the Wolves to win this series. All right, guys. So that is the end of this episode. As always, tell a friend to follow us here on YouTube and on Instagram. We have the same handle, polite for what _ podcast. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.